Bzz, my fellow bees. Bzz. It's time to beat every single bee level in one stream. Who is ready for the bee stream? I've never beaten bee, so I am ready, chat. Y'all like the outfit? Is the outfit tough? Is the outfit tough? Hold on, let's get the music going again. I got the wings, we got the shirt, we got the everything. I'm ready to beat some bees up, but in a good way, in a good way. So if we go to the list right here and type in this ID. Wait, what? Where's the ID? That's not the ID. Gosh, man, the bees are really taking me over. We go right here, bee levels by Chillax the Noob. And we have levels like the iconic bee that for some reason I still haven't beaten. I'm just a noob, I guess, chat. I spy with my little bee. Bee, honey, zombie, VSB. That sounds hard. Honeycomb. We're doing every single level today, chat. Be here for bee history. Y'all got that one? Be here for bee history. I'm a little nervous. I hope B has good gameplay. Without further ado, B by Motley Orc, 13.8 million downloads. A collab between Motley Orc and Scorch VX, dedicated to people like Sir Punch, Panman, and all of the wonderful viewers. Look at the top comment or the second most like. His name is B. I like this guy. But chat, let's just do one attempt from zero. I don't know if this gameplay is good. I don't know if this gameplay is bad. And we're gonna find that out together, chat. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. It's B time, baby. Man, come on, I get a little further than that. That was embarrassing. Okay, so orbs are hexagons. We gotta remember that. Yo, this level is such a good vibe. I can see why it's so popular. Okay. Man, now how was I supposed to know that was a spider? I thought it was gonna be a ship. This might be worse than the maid outfit. Bro, what's wrong with being a bee? Somebody doesn't like pollination. Look, I like pollen. I can stop anytime I want, but I'm not gonna. See, the good thing to do right now would be go to in practice mode, but like, it's a medium demon. Surely I could beat this, right, chat? Surely I don't need practice mode for this. What's so scary about a bunch of bees, huh? Ooh, I kind of went directly into that. If I was allergic to bees, it would just be over right there. That's crazy. New best though, we got 24. Bro, if I died at 92% on this, I think I might just have to quit the game. Get the coin. I should get the coin, shouldn't I, chat? Chat, should we go into practice mode? I think I probably should after one more attempt. Nothing wrong with practicing levels, but I beat Extreme Demon, so I'm like trying to beat all ego. Like, yeah, I don't need practice mode. It's just a medium demon. So go up, don't hit that B. Dang! All right, chat, I'm not gonna lie. It's practice mode time. Now I could like be less stressed. We could just like analyze the level, right? So we got hexagons, honeycombs, beehives, bees, everything you could want to make a guy like me happy who's dressed in a bee costume on stream right now. Isn't my life great, guys? Okay, so I want the coin. That's a hard coin. Hold up. So it seems like it's just kind of like a straight fly, like downward straight fly, and then you go back up, and you kind of follow the arrows. Okay. Oh, no, not UFO. See, UFO, like, if you mess up one click, it's just over. Yo, look at this fat bee. I like this. WB. Bro, this level was like so ahead of its time. Like this art style, like you didn't really see stuff like this back then. That's why this level's so popular. Oh, robot. Okay. Wait, how do I get that coin? I want that coin. Okay, wait, that coin's pretty easy, actually. That coin is pretty easy. So you just kind of do regular robot and then just like literally just, you know, skip that green orb. Well, it's not really an orb, it's a hexagon now, but, and then you hit that. Okay. Look at that happy bee in the background. Doesn't this level just make you want to bzzz? Moving on. Oh gosh, not 4 times speed. Wait, why is this hard, chat? Why is B hard? Oh, look at this sight reading. Holy crap, I might just be the best player ever. Wait, is this a finale? It's the queen bee! It's so fat and glorious. Yo, chat, we gon' get this. We gon' get this, ain't we, chat? All right, chat, so that practice run took us 31 attempts. How long do you think it's gonna take me to beat this? Feel free to guess. I would wear the glasses, but like it kind of distorts your entire vision, and I feel like that's not a smart idea. I know I just said these glasses are all distracting and stuff like that, but I think I'm gonna try it anyways. Let's do an attempt with the glasses on. It kind of makes everything a little yellow, kind of like in Breaking Bad when they're in Mexico, so they just turn everything like a yellow tint. Basically what my life looks like right now, but maybe that's a strategy. I have to embrace the bee if I'm gonna beat the bee. If you can't beat him, join him. No, why'd I go up? No, you don't go up, you don't go up, you don't go up. Now this attempt is gonna be it, trust. See that bee in the background? He's looking at me with a straight face because he knows this is a serious situation. There ain't nothing to smile and lollygag about. This is just about locking. I wasn't really locked in. I was too busy yapping. We're gonna stop yapping now. When you're watching this video after the fact, this will rather be like a cool completion attempt, or it'll just cut to me dying. Let's see. Oh, no. Yo, chat, I'm not gonna lie. That was like a crazy attempt. Yo, is a fluke from 28? I might just be the best bee around. No biggie. Bzz, bzz. I blame that on the glasses. I couldn't tell the difference between the orange and the yellow. W attempt though, chat. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of fluked that ball section, like the 4 times speed ball. I thought for sure I'd be dead there. All right, let's lock in. Get the coin. Wait, chat, isn't there 3 coins? Wait, am I missing a coin? What? How did I get up there? There's only 2 coins? Wait, that's actually weird. Wait, how many levels are there out there with 2 coins? That is actually quite unusual. I was worried I was missing a coin, but chat, we're ready. I know how to get both coins. The first one's in the ship. The second one is in the robot by skipping the dash orb. I know what I'm doing. I've mastered this level. I've embraced the bee, as you can tell by my attire right now. And we have a lot more bee levels where this came from, chat. This is just one of them. These fat bees make me laugh. I'm glad this level became popular because, you know, these are some funny bees. Bro, wait, that part is so unfair because you have to click to get up. But if you go up too high, you get like stuck on that slope structure and just die. Why is that low-key a choke point, bro? All right, chat, why am I actually bad, bro? Skill issue, I know. I like the way these ones like sway. Happy freaking bees. What are y'all so joyful about? You can be joyful after I beat you guys in this level. How about that? Oh, what? No! I should have just clicked on the arrow. Why did I click so early? Okay, that's my own fault. I'm actually happy I died because I wanted to get the coin and I missed the attempt. So you know what? Blessing in disguise, right, guys? This time, I'm getting all the coins and beating the level. This is a part of bee history, chat. Yo, this part is low-key really hard. Like, for a medium demon, I feel like. Do you guys agree? Like, is this, like, known as, like, a hard part? We gotta do it this attempt, chat. No, you have to do 2 clicks. You have to do 2 clicks. Dang it, man. Dang it. I was gonna like click right here, but the little tiny baby slope killed me. Dang it, chat. Let's commence 4th. Let's beat this now. I'm feeling the bee energy. Yo, chat, when I get far in this level, start typing bzz in the chat. We gotta get the bee action going. I need everybody's support. Oh, what? That bee never gets me. Why did it get me this attempt? The bees are rigged against me. We could do better than this. We all know bee is the most tough level. Like, wouldn't we all agree, chat? This level has like more aura than Slaughterhouse. I think I would agree with that. Chat, am I tripping? I feel like this part is low-key really hard. What the heck? Why is this so hard for a medium demon? Aviation with the 20 CZK. Motley York, thank you for the 2. Is that the real Motley York? Wait, Motley York! This level's tough as freak. So much aura, I can't handle it. Motley York is actually here, the creator of this level. Bro, where's Scorch VX? I'm pretty good at the ship, so I can handle it, but like when it comes to UFO, like I'm not as good as UFOs. Like this is like actually hard. Look, I barely just made that. I just can't believe I never beat this level until now. Like, I feel like everybody's beaten this level except me. On everybody's soul, we've beaten it this attempt. Yes, yours. Baby steps, okay? Baby steps. This very fat, angry bee. We gotta show this bee happiness. We gotta be happy. We're gonna smile and beat this bee. Freaking angry bee killed me. Because his fat body is blocking the path. No wonder he's so angry. Fatty. Just kidding, guys. I'm not fat bee phobic. Fat bees are great because that means they make more pollen and stuff like that. I just made that up. I don't know if that's true at all. Maybe the fat bees don't make any pollen and they're like a detriment to their society. I don't know. I wouldn't know. I'm not a bee expert. But I think after today's stream, I will be a bee expert. I'll tell you all the bee facts. Okay. Coin? Okay. Calm down, calm down. Don't get nervous. Time for the 4-time speed. All right. I beat it. Let's go, baby! We beat it! Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And we collected both silver coins. B has been banished. Who's calling me? Holy crap. It's Motley York gonna call. Wait, hold on.
Hello? Hello, can you hear me?
It's Motley York, the creator of B. I did beat B.
I bow down to your commitment to the bit. Dude, Wolsey tagged me in a server and he's like, you gotta look at this. And I'm like, what am I watching?
I'm so happy you saw, bro. I don't even know you still played the game. That's incredible. W's in the chat, yo.
No W's, no W's. I want everyone to spam the B emoji as far as possible right now.
Dude.
I just saw some guy in chat say he's allergic to bees. Can we ban him?
Yeah, no, if you're allergic to bees, get out. A big fat thumbs up for the big fat bees. Round of applause again.
Absolute cinema.
That was the most random thing. W Motley Orc. We beat B, and we even got a special guest appearance from the creator. I like literally did not even plan on that. That was super random. So next up is I Spy with My Little B by the real HFK. This is a hybrid between B and I Spy with My Little I. Two very famous levels. I'm not even wasting time, bro. Let's get into it. Oh my god. Yo, wait, this is actually well made. What? I thought it was gonna be like a meme. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember this gameplay. I forgot how to do I Spy. I beat that level like 2 years ago. I'm assuming it's the same gameplay. And then there's this. Oh, snap. Okay, do not go to the circles. Those are bees. It's a trap. Yo, wait, why is this actually epic? What the heck? Dude, this is incredible. No, he's angry. Yo, this is awesome. It's like a disco. Wait, what the heck? Why is this level so good? Up! And then you go down. Down! Up again. And then you go down. Middle. Down. Up. And then you go in the middle. Yo, that's a hard boss fight. Chat, y'all think we can fluke this? Okay. I think it's the end, right? No, they killed the bee. Let's go. Right now. Okay? 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 Okay. Disco time. All right, boss fight time! Never mind. This is not the boss fight. See, I almost always fall for this part, bro. This part always kills me in the original I Spy. No, what are we doing, chat? I didn't know there was a black orb there. I didn't see the black orb. I'm not gonna lie. Restart. We're moving on. We reached the halfway point, though, so we'll take that. Yo, this level's good, bro. I can't believe I'm sending this when I beat it, bro. Boss fight. Up, down, middle, down, up, middle. Oh, crap. Oh, my gosh. Can we fluke this? Lock in. This is in the chat. No, why did I not hold? Ah! I threw. I'm not gonna lie, that was easy. More B emojis in the chat next time. This part's weird. No, see these big fat saw blades. All right, nah, lock in. I can just tell by the look on his face, he knows like, yeah, this green cube right here is beating the level. And you guys should know that too. Believe that I'm the best Geometry Dash player to ever touch this game. A lot of spider gameplay in this level, and it's actually fun. This is like one of the only levels of good spider gameplay, like I Spy with Little I, and then I guess I Spy with Little B now. Boss fight, up, down, up. No, you go down again. Oh, I forget that part all the time. You have to go up and then down like fast. Okay. Chat! Today is the day we beat I Spy with My Little B. And every other B level. All right, wait, why am I actually trash? What the heck? Wait, why does that jump hard? Hold on. That used to mess me up in regular I Spy too. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go. Bap, bap. Okay. Okay. More spider. A lot of spider gameplay in this level, and I actually like it for once. All right, and the next part always fools me, but I'm ready this time. Okay. Up! Down! Up! Down! Bum. Middle. Yes. Down. Up. And then in the middle. Okay. More spider. Hold. Don't be a noob. I think I beat it, right? Come on. Let's go, baby! Bees in the chat. Yo, wait, W freaking level. Holy crap. This level's not even rated, bro. We gotta send this, bro. Big thumbs up, and we're sending that for epic. Well, I'm gonna do feature. You guys thought those levels were too cartoony? Well, then get ready for the next level. This is not B, this is B. I'm gonna just play it. It's hyper-realistic. Hyper-realistic B, baby. Oh my god, my game is actually lagging in so much detail. Okay, what the heck? Dude, look how realistic this structure is. I want to show y'all what the drop looks like. Yeah, there it is. The like scarily realistic B. This is not B, this is B, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, yo, why is this gameplay hard? What the heck? Dude, it's like this level has so much detail. Whose level is this, bro? Why is this so hard? Bro, why is this so hard, chat? This is way harder than the other two. Okay, that's the end. All right. Let's beat B-E-E. This one's gonna take a little longer than the others, I think. Watch me, I'm gonna fluke this. Watch this. Yo, there's so many inputs. Who made this hard level, bro? All right, lock in, chat. Blind transition. Man! No! If I would have fluked it, I would have been so happy. Oh my God, good attempt though. That is hard, but I just like fluked all of it. Oh, if I would have just remembered there was mini wave here, I could have easily beat it, dude. That was the warm-up. Chad, did you see that? That gameplay was hard. I actually just like sight read a lot of that. I mean, I know I just did a practice run, but like that was a lot to memorize. Let's see if I can remember all that now. Oh, yeah, this jump sucks. I thought for sure I was gonna die here. Okay, good, 41%. Yo, who's ready for the next level? I can't wait for the next one. It's called Zombie. It's like a Halloween B level. It's actually made by Voxicat, the creator of I Spot the Little Eye. Dude, this level is lagging. Buzz. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Hyper realistic B. Give me the lock. Chat, I made the decision. We're gonna beat this later because this one's like, I feel like this should be a hard demon, bro. This one's like low-key really hard. I just got lucky. And we're gonna do a more fun one right now. More specifically, Zombie by Voxicat. Let's go. Zombie. Holy crap. Wait, this is so fun. Yo, I love this style. We're definitely got to practice mode this. Okay, where are the zombies? I see zombies. Wait, why are there mushrooms too? What the heck? Oh. Ah! Zombie! Bro, he's shooting like lasers at me. Why is this so hard? All right, this bar has very conveniently placed tap indicators. We can do this. Okay. And then you go in the portals, and then you gotta do like a quick jump. Bro, these fast parts are so stressful. Okay, follow him. What is that in the background? What the heck? I've actually never seen this level before. What the heck? Okay, just follow this guy and all will be okay. There's a world of zombies and you're the only regular bee left. Please save me. Hard mode for coin. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not doing that. And a triple spike to end it. Bro, if I die to the triple spike, ship 118. Wait, is there actually a B ship we can use? There's a B ship. Wait, but it says it could be unlocked in 2.21. It's not out yet. I ain't gonna lie, but we're hacking. I usually don't do this, but I think this is worth it. This is justified hacking. I want the B. That's more like it. This is justified hacking. This is hacking for a good cause. I want to get to a ship part so I can see my new B. Okay, this part's looking. We got a B. That's freaking awesome. I think we might have to practice that second ship again. I can't lie. That part is like crazy hard. There's like a lot of like weird attacks I have to memorize. I'm not really sure where to go. Ah, C to go out. All right, I'm not gonna lie. We're going back to practice. Wow, that's hard. I'll just finish off the practice run just for safety, chat. And then y'all are gonna watch me beat Zombie. This level's so colorful and fun. I like it. Yeah, that's right. There's a high speed bar. I gotta be ready for this because it's not the same gameplay as B. Wait, chat, should we just see what the hard mode is? Let's just test it. Oh, no, we are not doing the hard mode, chat. We are not getting that. This is hard enough as is. And then triple spike. All right, chat. Now I know what to do. Watch, we're gonna beat this in one attempt, chat. Dude, this part sucks, bro. All right, new best, though, new best. I can't understand, like, what's attacking me in that part. I keep dying for no reason. Yeah, all these mushrooms keep looking at me with your silly faces. Keep looking at me with your silly faces. I don't care about no mushrooms. I'm here for the bees. Dude, see, there's just like weird stuff in these levels, bro. Like, what even just killed me? Literally, what killed me? I feel like if I get past that, I could beat the level. We got this. We can't be afraid of no zombies. No, you don't go. Oh my God. There's just so much stuff going on. I can't beat this, bro. 10 years later in the beehive. Wait, I just realized there's lore behind this. 10 years later in the beehive. Wait, so this is the future of B? They got zombified? Wait, that's terrible. This takes place in the same cinematic universe. Oh my gosh. Bro, somebody has to make like a lore video about B. Spider 28 is a B. This? What about this is a B? Are y'all trolling, bro? This is not a B. Did y'all actually just troll me? There is not a single B here, is there? Y'all just trolled me. All right, y'all are saying cube 262 though. What's cube 262? Why do I feel like it's not gonna be a B? All right, nah. Man, y'all are just trolling now. I'm not listening to you guys anymore. You guys were, the only thing you're right about is that this ship was a B. That's literally the only thing you're right about. Bro, and now y'all gonna say I'm gullible. Whatever, bro. We all know I'm not gullible. I've never had any gullible moments in my entire life. Everybody knows that. Right, guys? We all know Vortrox is not a gullible person. Never have been. Chat, let's lock in now. I just gotta get past, literally, if I can get past this part, I should be the level. go, baby. Zombie complete. That's what I'm talking about. We just did that. Ew, what is that? What is that? That is ugly. 75 attempts. We beat zombie. Big thumbs up. W's, chat. W's. Okay, everybody's saying honey. Honey by Spoofy. I have no idea. Man, get out. I open up the comments. I have no escape, bro. Why is this dude even here? Honey by Spoofy. I don't know what this level is. Okay, we got rainbows. Wait, so what is this? It's not rated, so it must not be rate worthy, but I mean, I don't know. I'm a little confused. Is it literally just B, but with slightly different gameplay and RGB? I'm confused at what the concept of this level is. Does anybody know? Okay, seems like just like an alternate universe B. There's flowers now. This is just B, but with more colors, pretty much. See, like this one I wouldn't personally send because I feel like it's like a little too derivative of B. Like literally the only difference is he added like some rainbows. Wait, what? What is he shooting? Honeycombs. Okay. All right, this is a lot of memorization. I'm definitely not in here, bro. Oh, he really had to put those evil clicks at the end. Bro, it's like future funk. Okay, everybody's going crazy over UFO 83. Feel like you guys are going to be messing with me because you guys keep trolling me. But let's see. UFO 83. What do I have? Oh, wait, this is actually real. I thought you guys were pranking me. Yeah, let's go. We got the honeycomb. Bro, I kind of want to change my colors, but like, it's going to blend in with the level too much. We'll see. Oh, let me just try it. No, I'll do black and the glow will do yellow. What about this? Is that kind of cool? Oh, that's kind of cool, chat. Let's try the B colors. See if I can beat this with the B colors. I feel like it's going to blend in too much because if I'm yellow and the level's also yellow, that's a lot of yellow. All right, am I a noob? Oh my gosh. You know, I can't do it. We gotta go back to the green. If there was actually a bee that was green, maybe they'd be a zombie. Maybe I'm from the future. I'm a zombie. That's where it fits into the lore. No, see, this click is so hard. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'd love to see it. Bzzz in the chat. Dude, this click is like a choke point. Why do they just randomly put that in? This level's not too bad. There's just that choke point at 67. That's pretty much it. This level's actually pretty tame. No, the boss fight's kind of hard at the end. I have to look out for that. Where he shoots out the honeycombs out of the cannon. I don't know why a bee has access to a cannon, but he does. See, like, how am I even, that's one thing that just grinds my gears, you know? When a level just pushes you into something, gives you no time to react, and now I have a bee launching honeycombs at me in random directions. Like, how was I supposed to remember what was happening? Now it's time to lock in, chat. Who is ready? Type a B in the chat.
Hey, League friends, it's Shane with Carlson Doc. In about 6 to 8 weeks, this bar's gonna be taking docks out again.
Oh, what? Bro, this ain't even rated, bro. Chat! Dude, why is the end so hard? Oh, why did that just happen, bro? Excuse me? Whoa, can somebody clip that? What did I just die to? I literally just died to the air. Oh, all right, nah, you see, I just died twice in a row. Y'all saw enough of this level, bro. Let's move on to honeycomb. Let's see if honeycomb's a good level. Oh, wait, this was actually good, okay. Yeah, I feel like the last one's a little bit too derivative of B. It wasn't different enough. This style's different. Okay, wait, this one's harder though. What the heck? Please don't be hard. Don't touch the beehives. Okay, do not touch the beehives at all. All right, you can't even like slightly touch them. All right, I think I'm supposed to go down. Okay, and then there's a robot. That's traditional. I like how there's like a format for B. It's always cube, spider, ship, robot. Like that's like the exact arrangement. Yo, this one's harder than regular B actually. These timings are like low-key hard. All right, angry bee. Oh, this one's really angry. This guy is red in the face. He's so angry. Okay, I love the big fat bee. That's my favorite part of these levels. Oh, dude, why do these levels at the end with this unfair stuff? What? Don't touch the beehives. Remember, we go down here. No, then you go down there. It's a scam. It's a scam. Why'd I go up? Am I actually a robot? Why'd I go up? Why'd I go up? Why'd I go up? Ah! Chat, what do y'all think? Should I even bother beating the unrated ones? Because I feel like these aren't rated for a reason. They're just not that good. You know, I feel like they're just too derivative of regular B. I'm gonna play them. I just wonder, like, should I bother beating them? Oh my god, oh my god. Yo, chat, this level is not even fun, dude. Chat, what do y'all think, man? I think we should just, like, I'll come back to this. I just can't stop thinking about this one, VSB. I really want to try this out. Wait, that is VSC, but I just got 18%. Wait, 20%. Wait, can we actually beat this? Yo, this is fire. Okay, 40%. Oh my god, wait. Chat, we're beating VSB. This is the hardest level of the entire video. Oh, 67. Am I cooking? Maybe I'm not as bad as the wave as I thought. Oh, I need to hold a little bit longer is what I'm trying to say. Because I'm really bad at the wave. I feel like I'm actually getting better just by playing this. Bro, I should do a wave challenges video. Let me know if you guys would like to see that. Vortrox challenges made by you guys for me. Let's take practice off. Let's do this. baby. What? VSB. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think I was gonna beat that, chat. I'm gonna be so honest. That was like low-key hard. Bro, I can beat VSB, but I can't beat freaking these B copies. We've now played every single level. I didn't beat these two because they're not rated, but like we saw enough of them. But chat, I want to show y'all another one. There's a level called C right here. We've had a lot of bees going on. You know what I mean? We've had a lot of bees. You know, I'm in my bee outfit, but what about the other animals in the world? What about clownfish, sea creatures, ocean creatures? Well, that's where C comes in. And look, chat, we're in the ocean. Yay! We got Patrick sea stars, dolphins. This is an oceanic experience. Look, clownfish. It's a pufferfish. Wait, why was it saying clownfish? I thought because of the sea. Oh, you guys are right. I'm dumb. That's obviously a pufferfish. Oh my gosh. Yo, why is this so hard? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's called sea because like the ocean, the sea. Okay. I might be slightly slow. I thought it was called sea because it's a clownfish. That's a pufferfish. What was that? No! Not an asymmetrical duel. We're not doing this. I did not sign up for this. This is not even a B level. I just wanted to show y'all this. I'm not being this. What is this level? Why did it get so hard out of nowhere? A ship and a ball, 4 times speed, asymmetrical duel. This is worse than most extreme demons I've beaten. This might be like an insane demon, chat. I did not think it was this hard. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, but we're not beating this level. That is, what the heck? I'm surprised it's not rated. I mean, it's a good level, but oh my gosh, it's hard. That's like definitely an insane demon. Wait, is there a D too? Wait, B, C, D. All right, so we beat B, we played C, and now there's D. Let's see what this one is. That's not... my next extreme demon, but I'm not gonna say what it is. I actually have a special guest who wants to announce what it is. I'll be right back. Hey, it's Sonic. I like chili dogs. I gotta go fast, son. Yeah! Shot! Today, we are beating Sonic Wave, and I'm wearing the Sonic cap that Eric Van Wilderman wore in his Sonic Wave announcement. I've been putting it off literally for years. We are finally beating Sonic Wave. Eric Van Wilderman sent me his hat he wore in his original Sonic Wave announcement. This is from EVW. He mailed this to my house, chat. This is the official hat. The legend Eric Van Wilderman, the OG GOAT of Geometry Dash YouTube. This is his hat in my hat head.
Hey, gotta go fast. It's me, Sonic. Oh, I like chili dogs. Ooh. And you know how I like going fast? Well,
oh yeah, we gotta do what he did. We gotta do what he did, chat. And you know how I like going fast? I like going to Geometry Dash and playing my favorite extreme demon, Sonic Wave. Yeah! What has my life come to? All right, so Sonic Wave. I have been fearing this level for my entire Geometry Dash career. I was there when this guy verified, bro. This is a piece of Geometry Dash history, and now it's finally my turn to give it a try and see if I can beat it. I must admit, I am quite scared, but you gotta do what you gotta do, chat. You gotta do what you gotta do. So it starts off with, you know, all these orbs. I've gotten pretty good at these orbs. I'm pretty good with, like, orbs. I can do that. And then you got this part. See, the beginning of Sonic Wave is known as being easy. And then there's, like, the ball part, which people say is, like, the hardest thing ever. And then there's, like, of course, all the wave sections. So the ship is pretty light work, chat. I shouldn't die here often, unless I'm just bad. Oh my gosh, wait, why is this hard? I was here, yeah, chat. Who was here, bro, for the day 1 of Sonic Wave? History being made right now. Vortrox history, anyways. I'm far from the first person to beat this level. Okay, now here's the worst part of Sonic Wave, according to a lot of people. People swear this ball part is harder than all the wave parts, which, like, that gotta be cap. How is this ball harder than any wave part in this level? I don't even believe that for a second, chat. I don't even believe that for a second. Like, I mean, come on. The ball is harder than the wave. Let's be honest. Like, I'm not saying the ball is easy, but, like, harder than the waves is, like, crazy. I guess these timings are pretty tough, but, like, dude, it's not even that bad. Look, I just did it right there. Look, I'm doing all this. Oh, what? And then you do this thing. And now for the wave, chat. Oh! Wait, why was that actually so good? Wait a minute. Are we cracked at the wave? Maybe I'm going to beat this in one attempt, guys. I mean, look, I do have the Sonic hat after all. Maybe I should be wearing this for good luck. Eric didn't send me this for no reason, chat. Yo, how did I do that, low-key? Wait. Maybe the wave challenge just paid off. Because like, I've done practice runs of Sonic Wave in the past, but not enough to like know all this. Oh yeah, and you guys might have noticed that I'm skipping this yellow portal. Well, I'll tell you why. So like, you know, after these crazy clicks, you have to like usually like go in these portals and it's all weird. I found out that you can literally just skip it and it makes it easier. You just go down instead and like go up here, which in my opinion is easier because you don't have to worry about the gravity portal then. See, look, you just skip it. So I can do like the first couple clicks, but beyond that, I hate when they do this, bro. When it becomes all invisible like this, you have to like go through the structure. Chat, I can't believe I'm playing this right now. I never thought I'd play Sonic Wave. Like this is a level I was always like, yeah, I don't care how good I get at Geometry Dash. I'm not beating this Wave XL demon. So that's another thing to remember about Sonic Wave, bro. This level's XL level. This ain't no short level. So chat, we gotta be careful though, because Eric Van Wilderman died to 92% literally 3 times in this level. I do not want to follow. Look, I'll follow in Eric Van Wilderman's footsteps as far as, you know, being a YouTuber and all that goes. But I'm not about to sit here and die to 92 3 times. No way am I doing that. Oh, we're locked in, chat. I don't know what I'm even doing. Oh, and then the headbangs. The people hate the headbangs. The headbangs, that's what these are called. So you have to like, it's weird. You have to like hold and then like let go to do these. It's a very weird click pattern. But I mean, I have faith I can learn it. Look, I just did it right there. And then you just do the opposite up here. I mean, like, look, this is gonna take a while to learn. Everybody hates this part in Sonic Wave. This is like the part like everybody complains about. Oh, I did it. Oh, and I don't like this part. This part's kind of weird. There's like all this memory. Like some of the saw blades are fake. You guys remember which ones they are. I mean, it doesn't seem too bad. Okay, and then there's this click. So after this little like mini wave spam, there's this click right here. A random frame perfect, just like in the middle of the level for no reason. That's how you can tell this level was verified by a hacker back then, because it's just so unbalanced. It's a 60 FPS frame perfect. Nice little choke point at 48. Wow, why am I actually struggling with this? I hate fast gameplay, bro. 2 times speed, 3 times speed, all that. There we go, we got through it though. I can't believe I'm playing this level right now, chat. How many of you guys predicted I would be beating this? I saw a lot of people making guesses that this would be what it was. So what are you supposed to do here? There's like a fake. You go here, and then you go down like into this structure, but like, how do you know when to go back up? Oh, I think I see. And then just spam, right? You gotta be careful with how you spam though. It's like specific spam. Boom! And then finally, we're done with the first wave part. There's 3 major wave parts in this level. Yeah, this cube, if you die to this cube, you need to just quit Geometry Dash. Look, I'm in practice mode, okay? I mean, like, post-practice. If you die here from 0, you need to just end your Geometry Dash career. Boom! And then you get into this part. People say that this middle wave is the most awkward one, which I call the faith wave. Bro, you know Cyclic was aura farming. Why does it just say faith here? Why is this so like aura? Faith. I respect it, Cyclic. But yeah, this is so tight. And it's like a really like awkward click pattern. Like you have to like hold, but you don't hold, but you do hold, but only sometimes. But only when you feel like it. Only when you feel like it. And then it becomes really easy for a second. Again, hack verification. Hackers don't know the difficulty of something. That's why hack verifications are always so unbalanced. Like Zodiac and Sonic Wave. Okay, what? I hate when they do this, bro. When you gotta go inside a structure. I don't know what structure to go in. There's a million structures I could go in. But bro, we're only 70% of the way through the level, and I've done all this, bro. Like these levels are just too hard, bro. These levels are just too crazy. SD Slayer said that he died in that cube part 1 time. Chill on me. Yeah, SD Slayer, it might be your time, buddy. Maybe it's time to quit. You died at the cube. Unbelievable. But yeah, this middle wave is like the awkward one. Like the first and third wave are just like, you know, wave gameplay. This one's like weird. Okay, why am I low-key stuck here? Why is this so hard? Okay, you go inside here, then do a click. Like, see, it's just like, I hate when they do this, when the structures open up and there's all these weird little triangles, and I always like manage to hit my face in the triangles. It don't make no sense. And then we got speed changes. Hate speed changes. Never like those. Okay, what am I even supposed to do, bro? This level's so dark. I'm glad I don't have blue icons, though. I'd be kind of screwed. I would not be able to see anything. Like, imagine your icons are black and blue and you have to beat this. At that point, bro, it's time to change teams. Put on some new colors, man. Oh my gosh, what is a spam? But look, all this crazy hard stuff, right? Then look, this is like easy demon gameplay out of nowhere. And then it gets hard again, and then it gets hard. But like, this is really easy. Hopefully I don't die here. Okay, but this next part though, this freaking cube, I don't get this cube. It's a whole maze. I don't feel like doing this. I'm just gonna turn on hitboxes. We will learn this at a later date. So it seems like, I don't know, bro. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't even know what I'm doing. You gotta like pick the right paths. And then you go into here. And then you click right there. And then it's the last wave, chat. Let's turn off hitboxes. I think my goal for today is I really want to get through this last wave if possible. Okay, not bad. But like, look, if I can become like an expert at the last wave, on the off chance that I get lucky one day and actually do get here, I'm hoping I could just beat it and I don't have to like, you know, die here like a million times at 92% like Eric Van Wilderman did. He died right here. He spammed, hit that spike, 92%. He did that 3 times, chat. Eric Van Wilderman died there 3 times. I'm hoping to not follow in his footsteps with that one. But other than, like, this last wave doesn't seem too terrible. Like, I feel like I could get through this today, chat. If I could get through this wave today, I call it a successful stream. And then, like, this part's pretty easy. If I die here, that's just sad. And then the last spam, don't die there like Mewtwo. And that is Sonic Wave, ladies and gentlemen. That was my first ever practice run of Sonic Wave. Wish me luck, guys. I hope you guys could be here for all the streams, because we are going to be freaking cooked, bro. I'm so bad at Wave, man. I am so scared. It literally says Wave in the name. That's how you know I'm cooked. Yo, why is there... Yo, what is this? Why is there somebody named Sonic Wave 92% in my chat donating $5? Good luck on Sonic Wave, don't die 92. Yo. I don't even like the precedent you're trying to set right now. Talk about some Sonic Wave 92% donated $5. That is like, you're... Chad, do we... where is he? I'm banning him. I can put him in timeout. I'm putting him in timeout for 10 seconds. We need 10 seconds of silence, bro. We can't have that in my chat. I don't even know what I'll do. But like, X-Step, I'm like very specifically excited for. Because, bro, I feel like X-Step is underrated, bro. That level is so good. $77 to 100. We will take that. We will take that. 77 to 100 just like that. Nice. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the second installment to the RGB trilogy, Erebus. A few months ago, I conquered Yatagarasu. Yes! And hopefully sometime in the future, I'll beat Sonic Wave as well. But before I do that, my focus is this mean green extreme demon. And I gotta say, Erebus was very scary for me to get into. Unlike its sibling levels in the red, green, and blue trilogy, Erebus is a pretty short level. So in order for Erebus to keep up with the difficulty of Sonic Wave and Yatagarasu, it has to pack way more difficulty into a much smaller package. This level is filled to the brim with weird orb timings, tight wave gaps, intense straight fly, robot timings, everything you could imagine that could be in an extreme demon, all in a row with no breaks. Well, except for this awkwardly long title screen. It's 8 seconds long, which is literally 11% of the entire level. But don't be fooled, this title screen is secretly really hard, and I will explain why later. By the way, if you're wondering why my icons are red instead of my typical green, that's because Erebus is just so green to the point where my icons genuinely just blend in on a lot of parts. So yeah, for the first time ever, I'm abandoning my green icons. Anyways, I think that Erebus can be broken down into 3 major parts: the beginning, the middle, and the end, just like a story. If I was gonna beat this level, I needed to master all 3 sections as fast as possible. So on my first stream, I made the big goal of getting 61 to 100%, which would be the entire ending portion in one run. The ending features a little bit of everything I mentioned earlier, like you got your tight wave clicks, your awkward orb timing, straight fly, and most importantly, a very scary final jump. These 5 spikes are preceded by an invisible speed change that you have to memorize, because if you aren't ready for the speed, this can happen. Oh! No. That is a horrible omen. This rip with the 3, I do not ever want to see that. The ending is also where you can find this iconic ship that's probably the most famous part of Erebus, but if I'm being honest, I don't think it's that hard. The true problem in the ending is actually this ship part. Instead of your typical straight fly, this part forces you to swerve around these rotating saw blades and inconveniently place spikes that work together to make gameplay that's way harder than it looks. Like if you draw lines where the hitbox ends on the saw blade and the spike right here, it really puts into perspective just how tight this gap is. It may have taken me over 2.5 hours, but I actually did manage to get through the entire ending on day 1. Please. Come on. Yeah, 61 to 100. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy I got it by the end of day 1. I was really about to say, I think I'm gonna have to do it on day 2. We got it though. Let's go, baby. Day 1, not going so bad. I think this is going very well so far. So now that I had the ending out of the way, it was time to focus on the middle. And unfortunately for me, the middle is probably the hardest section of Erebus. It has the hardest orb timings in the whole level, the hardest straight fly in the whole level, and one specific part that I've avoided talking about until now because I just hate this part, man. I don't even like to talk about it. At 53%, you enter a mirror portal. Already bad. And it brings you into this absolute abomination of a part. Literally everything that can be bad about a part is in this short section. You've got the mirror portals, the fact that it's a memory maze, one that's invisible, no less. And if it couldn't get worse, there's a 3-time speed portal halfway through. And for the cherry on top, it even becomes an asymmetrical duel. It's horrible. All of my least favorite gameplay quirks jam-packed into one stupid freaking part that took me over a week alone to learn. This one part genuinely almost made me just skip Erebus and go on to Sonic Wave. Like, I don't need to do the RGB trilogy. You know, Yatagarasu and Sonic Wave are enough. But come on, dude. It's the RGB trilogy. Red, green, and blue. Yatagarasu, Erebus, Sonic Wave. I can't just skip one of the levels because I don't feel like doing a part. So I sat my butt down and locked in. I actually pre-practiced the maze before I even did any streams because I feel like multiple days in a row of me just trying to learn how to do this maze would not make for very entertaining streams. Yes, I spent multiple days just learning this one part. And honestly, I'm glad I did because I think I learned a very valuable lesson from this. And that lesson is that with enough time, you can really learn any Geometry Dash part that you set your mind to. Because at the end of the day with Geometry Dash, you're really just clicking like one button for the most part. Just one button is all. So if you could just learn when you're supposed to be clicking and when you're not supposed to be clicking, theoretically, you could learn any Geometry Dash part. You know, maybe except for stuff like Ton 618. I don't think anybody's beating that. Feel free to prove me wrong though, anybody watching. Zoink, WizKiddo5, Rose. But I guess another way of putting this is you could do anything you set your mind to. That's like a classic, like, motivational good phrase, and it applies to Geometry Dash as well. For me specifically, this freaking stupid part in Erebus! I'm sorry, man, that part just... But I will say that the practice paid off because on day 2, there was a point where I actually got through the maze 3 times in a row. A 3rd time in a row! Which I just never thought I'd be able to do even 1 week ago. I was also practicing the rest of the middle as well, figuring out methods to make these orb timings more consistent so I could try passing the entire middle section at once perhaps. And surprisingly, at the end of day 2, I actually did pass the entire middle section. But yeah. Wait, I did it! I did it! I did it! That's the whole middle section! I just did the whole middle! It just randomly happened. So on day 1, I got through the ending. On day 2, I got through the middle. So, you know, going on this pace, hopefully on day 3, I could get through the beginning. Unfortunately, that did not happen. It turns out that the beginning is really hard. It's filled to the brim with awkward orb timings, wave spam, these awful invisible speed changes, this tough robot part, some really hard straight fly, and finally, this comically long title screen. Remember earlier when I said that the title screen is secretly really hard? Well, here's why. Erebus is a very fast-paced level. There's tons of game mode switches, tons of action, tons of stuff to just keep your mind busy. But then suddenly, the level just forces you to sit with your thoughts for 8 seconds straight. Complete silence. And for an anxious fella like myself, this really allows me to get in my head and get all nervous. I gotta make this count. Oh my gosh, this is serious now. No pressure, but if I mess up, the entire stream will laugh at me. Then once the gameplay starts actually going again, I'm so nervous that I just immediately die. That's fine. Oh my gosh! 44! I did not expect it to happen so fast. Okay, what? It took me a while to get this far again, which really started to drive me crazy, as you can see here. But what happened next really surprised me. I was on track to get another new best, which I thought would be something small like 46%, but miraculously, I just kept on going. I even made it to the invisible maze, which I absolutely expected to fail at a ton, but that simply did not happen. What? What? You're lying. On day 4, that's the level down to 2 runs. What? Because I have 61 to 100 knives. Hold on. Do I have hacks on? Because there's no way. I don't know. There's nothing. I even have cheat indicators, so it would have told me. What? There's no way I just fluked the maze. The maze, the invisible, 3x speed, asymmetrical duel, mini cube maze. That's what I fluked. Now, something I was fearful about was getting fluker's mindset. This is a phenomenon that happens when you get a really good progress fluke, which in my case was 44% all the way to 63%. And then you can't get that far for like a really long time. And then you start getting all in your head like, man, I was able to get that super far run when I first started, and now I can't get there at all. What happened? Do I just suck at Geometry Dash? Should I just quit? Should I just die at 92%? But yeah, so progress flukes are nice in the moment because I was like, hey, I got a big run, cool. But the downside is if you don't get that far again, you feel like, bro, like what happened to me? So my immediate goal with Erebus was just to get to 60% again. It didn't have to be a new best. I just wanted to get this far again to prove that that wasn't just some lucky fluke and that I'm actually good at the game. And once again, miraculously, I actually did. This is like the first Vortrox Extreme Demon video that's actually going well so far. I didn't get a new best, but I did make it to 60% again, which proved that the 63% record wasn't just dumb luck. Fair enough, 60%, I always be dying here. What the heck? Okay, well, the 63% was not a fluke. We just confirmed that. However, on day 5 and 6, I hit a bit of a slump. I kept on getting nervous during the title screen, then fumbling the middle right away. Dude, oh my god. Yo, I'm so stuck at this part right now. What is going on? That's my 5th time dying at 44%, and like 4 of those were today. What is going on? I also kept on getting 61 to 97%, which is just like a horrible sign. No, dude. Chat, I want you guys to know that this is really bad because this might be the 3rd or 4th time that I've gotten 61 to 98 and died at this last jump. This is like a horrible omen. If this happens from 0, I'm gonna be so upset. I mean, progress was going swimmingly on day 1 through 4. I don't know why day 5 and 6 is when I decided to start randomly fumbling. But guys, we are humans. And the greatest thing about being a human is our ability to use tools. Whether it be hammers, screwdrivers, or in my case, blue light blocking glasses. I saw these at Best Buy and I heard that they're supposed to reduce eye strain, which is really valuable for a guy like me who stares at Geometry Dash all hours of the day. So I decided to buy them and just give them a try. See if, you know, maybe they'll help me. And I kid you not, only 10 minutes after putting them on, I fluked all the way to 85%. Holy what? What the heck? It's the glasses. It's the glasses! And 20 minutes after that, I got 52 to 100%. Shout out to the glasses! The brand I have is called Gunner, and they were actually cool enough to give me my own affiliate link, which you can find in the description. So if any of you guys look at screens all day like me, definitely consider checking Gunner out. All I'll say, man, is if these glasses continue to work on day 7, we will be golden. But I forgot to put them on. And clearly I should have worn the Gunner glasses because I was getting more of those terrible 61 to 97% runs that I did not want to see. What? Can we stop doing this? Can we stop doing this? Like, what are the odds that I beat this level without dying to the end? This is like actually such a bad omen, chat. Dude, all right, no, this isn't even... it's not even funny anymore. 61 to 97. That's the 2nd time today. It's the last. I can't do the last jump. It's actually over. But then I remembered. I think it's time for me to equip my power-up. The blue light glasses. They gave me the luck yesterday. Let's see if they give me the luck today. And only 9 minutes later, this happened. Yes! Yes! What? On day 7! I've only been streaming. It's 7 days. I just beat the second level of the RGB trilogy in 7 days. I just beat Erebus.
You beat it?
I just beat Erebus.
You beat it right
Literally
now?
right now. That was so random. That was so random.
Oh my God.
What? No, chat. That was literally the most random thing ever. And I didn't die to the last jump.
Oh!
This last jump, I thought for sure it would happen. Oh my gosh. Erebus 100%. What the heck? All right, yo, it's the glasses. It might be the glasses. No, because
They help, don't
no,
they?
because yesterday I put them on, I immediately started doing better, and today I put them on and I just beat it and like, what the heck just happened?
Yay!
Chat,
Hold on.
this level
Hold
only
on,
took
hold
me 8,925 attempts.
That's it?
That's it.
That's
That's
it?
it.
Total? Not
Total.
today?
That's like less than a
it?
third of Yatagarasu. What the
That's
heck? Chat, what are we doing? Should we just beat Sonic Wave today too? I mean, what the heck? Geometry Dash level looks like? Well, it's not this, or even this. At least according to this official editor guide created by RobTop himself. See, if you open up a new level, pause, and click this help button at the bottom, it brings you here. This very poorly built document teaches you how to use the Geometry Dash editor to its full potential. So let's see if this guide helps me make a flawless beauty or a downright disaster. Lesson 1. Basic building techniques. I'm first instructed to place 2 blocks on top of each other. Then I'm supposed to place 2 outer corners, like this, then 6 basic ground blocks, an inner corner, and finish it off with these. It also tells me I can use other blocks too, but I'll just have to add outlines to it. So I think it's only right that we use the most beautiful blocks ever created in Geometry Dash. So, what do you think? Looking pretty nice. I think by the end of this, I'll be able to get a featured level. The next block I learn about are these half slabs. All right, let's use some half slabs. And it says not to worry if the platforms aren't the same color as the ones shown, so I guess we'll just have to deal with these white ones for now. Now we will look at the hazards tab. Ah, yes, that's what I've been waiting for. I love me some spikes. And the last tab we will look at for now is the gameplay objects and modifiers tab. The one with the yellow circle, it says. We're finally allowed to use one singular bounce pad. Oh, and a jump ring. Congratulations, I've just made a playable level. Why, thank you, Mr. RobTop. I think this looks quite nice. Lesson 2, editing. Let's go, guys. We've advanced to the edit tab. So now I'm allowed to swipe. I guess I'll just select some random objects. Oh, and cool, I could also rotate stuff. Pretty swag. Free move. Okay. And snap. I guess I could work with that. Oh yeah, the scale trigger. I'm selecting this orb as my first victim. Now you can't miss it. And just like that, we're on to lesson 3. Deletion. I'm sorry, little one, but you must go. Lesson 4, testing and more. Cool. I can play test now. Lesson 5, portals and other gameplay objects. Ooh, now we're getting spicy. So many game modes to pick from, I just don't know which one to pick. I know. How about all of them? I think this is pretty good so far. Lesson 6, advanced building techniques. RobTop is telling us to make a ship section, but first we must build up to the ship portal by building something like this. All right, I got you, RobTop. All right, seems legit. Bruh. Bro, the gameplay you showed me isn't even possible. I literally directly copied it. Something tells me this level's not gonna be as good as RobTop promises. Now it wants me to build this thing that looks like it came straight out of Back on Track. I can absolutely do that for you, RobTop. Now that we started our ship section, why don't we change up the way the level actually looks? We've now unlocked triggers, so by selecting Edit Object, I can change the color of anything I want. It wants me to change the color of the background, so we'll do that first. That's a nice pretty purple. Level 7, editor buttons. Oh boy, that is a lot of text. Well, the only truly valuable one here is copy and paste. So instead of leaving this structure all lonely down here, I'll give him a buddy. You've got a friend in me. Lesson 8, triggers. Speed round, go! We got the move trigger, we got the pulse trigger, the alpha trigger, the toggle trigger, the rotate trigger. And let's be real, nobody knows how to use these triggers. Let's just get rid of them. And quite honestly, all of these enter triggers are quite underrated. I'll choose the green one. I'd say this part's just about done now. Moving on to lesson 9, level settings. Cool, I could do all this now. I'll start by changing the font. I'll do the Mario one. For the background, I'm feeling a nice little spacey. But for the ground, I'll do this weird looking checkerboard thing. And now, lesson 10, music. So let's just type in some random numbers and see what happens. Double-edged sword video version. And it says I can do an offset too, so let's try 30 seconds. Okay, we got some nice rock going on here. I like it. I think the song reflects the level quite well. Lesson 11, customizing your editor. All right, I guess I'll turn preview mode off. Well, this is certainly lacking vibrancy. Lesson 12, gameplay in sync. Now we're gonna learn what makes gameplay good, because good gameplay is essential when building a level. So this image is shown as an example of repetitive gameplay, something you should avoid at all costs. So it's telling me I should focus on sync, variety, and things such as move triggers with keys to open passageways, and to make your gameplay as unique as possible. All right. Everything I learned from lesson 12, I've created some pretty snazzy gameplay. But now it's time for lesson 13, decoration and style. RobTop gave this as an example of a quote-unquote simple block design you can create rather quickly. So let's try to replicate. Now this gotta be feature worthy. Come on, RobTop. Look at these amazing details. Moving on to lesson 14, building with assist buttons. Okay, this one is actually genuinely helpful if you're looking to use like these finger dash type blocks. So I'm actually gonna learn how to do this because I haven't done it in a while. So I'm pretty sure if I select all these rock blocks I put down and touch create edges, outlines, and base. Oh yeah, it worked. I gotta say, this color scheme is kind of questionable. It's giving Shrek, for sure. Lesson 15, coins. So RobTop says the coins shouldn't just be free, and they also shouldn't be too easy to figure out. If you look at this barely visible question mark, you will see that there is an invisible teleportal which brings you all the way up here to the ship portal, which makes you do this really hard and crazy straight fly, which is just way too hard compared to the rest of the level, which gives you this user coin, which then teleports you right back down into the ship part so you can get through the Rocky Club set monster. I think that RobTop would like this. Lesson 16, custom objects. So I guess what I could do is select a bunch of stuff that I just really like and I want to use again in other levels. Go to this custom object tab, click the plus, and now we have our boy as an object. I guess I'll throw him in right here, why not? Oh, and I could put him right here. That is a great decoration upgrade. Lesson 17, uploading your level. So now I have made my level, and it's a masterpiece, of course. That's right, RobTop. This truly is a masterpiece. Well, it's time we verify this beautiful level. I think this level turned out quite well. We got some top quality, by definition, perfect decoration going on here. And I was not supposed to do that. I don't know if this background and ground go together very well, but hey, RobTop said I could do whatever I want, so I don't want to hear it. This part's honestly kind of cool. I like how like each thing uses a trigger. Like that'd be a cool idea in a real level one day. And yeah, I forgot. I put straight fly in the coin. That may or may not become a problem. Okay. Okay, let's do this. What? Bro, how is there a freaking transition bug on my own level? Hold on. That is a bug I will not live with. I'm putting that slope there. You guys are gonna see it in the completion attempt, but like this song surprisingly actually syncs pretty well with this level. Like I'm talking, so you can't really notice, but just trust me, bro. Trust me. You'll see in like 30 seconds, hopefully. Okay. Maybe less. Let's do this. No! 94! You gotta be kidding me. I forgot I put that freaking hard jump at the end of the level. Of course I put it on the final jump of the level, the hardest jump. Okay. Is this it? Yes, let's do this. We got it. Simply too easy. I just verified the best level in Geometry Dash history. It don't get much better than this, man. This is RobTop approved. RobTop better rate this immediately. He better rate it. He better feature it, epic it, godlike it, give it daily, give it weekly, put it in a map pack, put it in a gauntlet, put a new level next to the challenge in the vault. If you enjoyed this video, you'll probably enjoy